So my name is Yvonne Antonio. I am a business owner. I deal in wholesale of drinks and beverages. I'm also a fashion student at NCK, Tema Community 12.
Welcome to One Heart Africa Academy. My name is Joanna Delali. I'm a graphic designer by profession and also the social media manager for the school.
My name is Amanda Oforiado. I work at Haptel Limited as an academic content writer.
I'm Claudia Afimito Aponzunya. I took part in Code with Agility, and I'm currently working as a content analyst.
My name is Martina Ahiabo. I'm happy to partake in the Code with Agility program because it has really helped me to improve my small business. Thank you very much.
I had wanted to see how best I could improve my business, how I could market my business and put my business out there. And so when I heard about Agility's program on digital marketing and social media use, it sparked my interest. I wanted to attend and see what it was about.
So at that time, I was not doing anything, and my friend introduced this to me. I was very happy because they taught us a lot of things that I was interested in.
I like to keep myself updated with current digital trends. So every opportunity I find online for women, especially, I like to apply to upgrade my knowledge in social media trends that can help me in my business. And then I was an entrepreneur. I was self-employed, so I was doing my own business until I got opportunity to work with this international.
I remember seeing the post on IG actually. I didn't follow Soronko at that time. It just popped up, on my feed as a sponsored ad. And so I looked at the details, and can I believe it was just 2 days to the deadline. I was like, oh, this is really, really going to be beneficial to me, because at that time I was doing my master's in PR at GIG, now Unimark, at that time. So I felt like it would really, really be beneficial. One, because I didn't know anything about digital marketing, but I was always hearing it, hearing the buzzword, this is the new thing and all that. So that was one of the main reasons that motivated me. Another thing too is, I looked on the Soronko page, and I followed through how the training was, and I realized that I didn't even know anything about websites and all that. We click away, but we don't even know the back end, like what goes into it, and anything. So I was like, well, knowledge is power. If you know, you know. So that's why I decided to do that. And ours was at Free Zone because I'm in Tema. So we did that at Free Zone, which is just 30 minutes away from here. So that was also another motivation, by the way. The fact that it was closer to me. I didn't have to, take a long drive or a long walk there.
I was at home during that time, and I thought, why not learn something different from what you studied in school? So.
Okay, my experience was very fantastic because the teachers teaching us gave us everything that we wanted to know, everything on the basics. It wasn't difficult at all.
I had a good experience. The facilitators were amazing. They taught us so many things. It was very beginner friendly for somebody like me who wasn't very tech savvy. I was able to pick up a lot of information, and they taught us so many tools that you can use to improve your business.
I connected with other ladies who were into other fields, and the experience was great. We connected a lot. We shared ideas, and we learned a lot from our instructors.
It was amazing. My instructor was Seto. I think Rejoice was the one who was a bit of a coordinator or so. And I met amazing women. One thing about this workshop was it was all ages, right? I think from 18 or so. And so you see a 35-year-old and an 80-year-old interacting perfectly, right? So yeah, I think it was really a good experience, and our instructors were amazing. They came down to our level, especially me being the bracket of people who didn't know anything about anything, right? So it was amazing. They truly helped us, yeah. There were lots of skills that stood out to me. The very, very first one I really, really enjoyed was photography. I didn't know there was a whole science behind photography. Honestly, I thought it was just a camera. I can just take a picture and then you go, right? But I learned about third space, how to focus and all that. We even did a few of that with those of us who also had iPhones at that time as well. So that was a bonus. And another thing I learned was web development with WordPress. And, because of that, I created a small blog called Conversations with Sika on that. It's not really, really active right now, but it's really, really something I learned through the digital marketing program. Previously, when I was a PR executive, there were lots of things I was applying. First off, because of the photography, we had to go for programs and all that, and I was in charge of the camera. And so I used those skills I learned to apply to my work, and my pictures always stood out because of that, right? So kudos to Soronko for that. Another thing I also learned is the WordPress and the website development. Some of the clients didn't have websites and all that, and especially as PR people, we manage brands and all that. So I was sort of like a voice in that area, telling them that they need a website, and then they need social media handles and all that. So that also helped. Currently, as a content writer, the WordPress is also something that I'm really focused on right now, and writing my blog and everything. And then because of the structure of the website, I also get to add my voice in our structure as well with Haftel Academy, how it look like and how, the feel and shape is supposed to look like. So those are the kind of skills that I'm applying right now at my job.
So we learned a lot about the digital marketing, and then for the digital marketing, I was really interested about the Google business. So we were taught, and then I tried putting my business on the Google business, and then it really helped me because I identified the location where my business was, the things that I was selling, and so it really improved my business.
Me pa number share di omo. Me who say laptop na o tapi. Me post so. Me who say na o sending ya mama odi. See we Tony say me we be or hasi.
I am using WhatsApp Business to promote my current business. So I'm able to post my products on there, and people are able to place orders, and I am able to supply their needs. And I also mentioned earlier that I'm in fashion school, so I intend to create a website for my fashion business when I start. Also design flyers using Canva and other tools that was taught at the Agility program. Using the WhatsApp Business, customers are able to place their order whether I'm online or offline, and I'm able to attend to them whenever I can.
Okay, especially with the AI tools that were introduced to, like Tom AI, I use that to create presentations, and then I sometimes transfer them to Canva. I created a social media strategic project or plan for the school, and they were very impressed. I also worked on some innovative uniforms that the school could use, and I had to put them all together in one presentation project plan for the school, and the principal was impressed, the owners were impressed.
I got a better knowledge in Google Suites and website designing.
Yes, I have improved a lot. I have improved because most of the customers call me because I have put in my number there. They call me to purchase some of the things that I sell.
Before I attended the program, I was just doing my business offline. So word of mouth, going around. But after learning the tools that I learned at the Agility program, I'm able to have a bit of online presence. So that's extra customers that I get from using my WhatsApp Business.
Anytime we have meetings, we use some of the AI tools in executing some of our plans.
I'm currently a content analyst, and I'd say I have a better way of going through or analyzing pages. And Sometimes too, I use the Google Sheets and the slides for presentations and all.
I've noticed tremendous, improvement in my productivity. One thing I'll say is that knowledge is power. If anything, I now know how to, apply all these skills, the photography, the website development, and even how to, I think there was a session where he showed us how to name our Instagram handles and all that. So all those ones are now being applied. So yes, there's been a massive improvement. Another thing that has also improved is the fact that I can even now teach, people on how to, do certain things, especially with the website, because it's something a lot of us didn't know how to do at the beginning. So I now know where the name and title should go, where our content should go, where our, contacts should go, all those sort of things has really, really improved my work here.
Yes, because they ask me more of what I sell, so I'm able to tell them what I have. And so it has really improved my communication skills.
I'm in charge of the Haptel Academy in terms of content writing and script writing. And so with that, we go out there, we take photos, we take videos to add on to the content. And so yes, that has really, really improved my skill there.
Yes, after the training, I did run an online store where I was selling ladies' bags, shoes, and clothes. So I was able to use Canva, which were taught at the program, to design my flyers, my posters, to make my complimentary cards and all of that. And I intend to also create, like I already mentioned, to create a website for my fashion business when I'm done with school, to be able to get an online presence and then get more audience from that.
I have contributed to improving our website as Haptel Academy. And maybe go to academy.haptel.com. It's not really for the public, but yes, through at least the structure of how the website should look like, the look and feel, the kind of words, the kind of fonts, the kind of even images we have to put there. Yes, I've improved it. I won't say innovate, but yes, definitely there has been some improvement. I've added my voice to that.
I keep on learning. Learning doesn't stop at where I ended with Code with Agility. I keep on going online. The internet is wide. You can find a lot of freebies on the internet. So I keep on learning and finding new ways to innovate what I've learned for Code with Agility.
Honestly, I'm hoping to hear more of the training so that I'll partake, because it has really helped me.
Well, I'll keep on looking for opportunities online, especially with Code with Agility and any other that is into my field. And once I find myself in the category, I'll apply and continue to learn.
First and foremost, there's a wealth of knowledge now on our fingertips, on our phones, on our PCs, whatnot. And so look at me, I was just randomly scrolling through IG, that's Instagram, and I found a sponsored ad and I was like, wow, this will be good. And so I think that's something that I'm still, doing. As much as possible, we shouldn't, use the knowledge we have and just scroll past every single time, just doom scroll every single time. There's a lot more on social media. There's a lot more everywhere that we can use. And the digital marketing is an in thing now. It's something that at least people in my field, people in, everywhere should know, because apart from, the traditional sale of items, now everyone is born digitally. So yeah, it's something that should be, studied everywhere. So Soronko has provided a great platform for that. So that's what I use. Yeah.
Yes, I intend to keep myself updated, to partake in the extra courses that Agility is still offering, to be able to better improve myself and learn new things.
Yes, definitely I would. I think I was in cohort 3 or so. And so I told 2 people about it for cohort 4. They did theirs at the East Legon office. So I've already started. But yes, definitely it's a program that's good. And it's for young women too. It's not just for, anybody. It's for young women. And this is a skill that will never be taken from you. When you go anywhere, you can, work anywhere, you can do anything. And most of these skills that are being taught, you can work remotely if you want to, right? So yes, definitely this will be a recommendation to everyone.
Of course, yes, 100% recommend it. It is beginner friendly, like I mentioned earlier. So even if you don't have any knowledge in using the internet, it's the best avenue to learn from. So yeah, I recommend to anyone.
I always follow them online. So anytime I see new ads for women or the public to have a free training in coding, digital marketing, SEO, web design, and all of that, I do share to my audience or my church members, public, so that they can also participate in what I have benefited from.
Yes, I will, because free tuition, free transport, that is the most important thing. And they gave us what you wanted.